Amanda. Kevin Garcia with Fight Hype. So, Amanda, we'll get right to it. You know, over the last few months, you've had peaks, you've had valleys. You know, the fight didn't happen in Puerto Rico the way you anticipated. We were gonna fight Katie Taylor, that got switched. But now we're here. We're with Stevie Morgan. Why is she the right opponent for you right now?
This is boxing. This happens in boxing, but I'm super excited to be back in Tampa fighting Stevie Morgan. You know, she's a tough, big girl. We didn't want to go back to 126 knowing that Katie Taylor is in November, but still, I never took focus off of Stevie Morgan in this fight. We chose Stevie Morgan because she's a heavy hitter, she's a big girl, legitimate 135-pounder, a tall girl, and I want to be able to test my skills and my power Saturday night at that weight. So I think Stevie Morgan is a tough and durable opponent, so I'm excited for that.
What do you say, Amanda, to people who are obviously going to have something to say? They're going to say, hey, yeah, she got 14 fights, 13 wins, but she's only been at it 2 years. Why does she merit to fight the undisputed champ in Amanda Serrano?
Well, no matter if you do good or bad, someone's always talking about you. Listen, you know, she took the challenge. She said yes right away, and no ifs, ands, about. She just said yes, and let's do it. So.
Just a quick question for you about some of your other titles. So last week I was covering a fight, Skye Nicolson, she had a W. After the fight I asked her about her desires at 126, and I brought you up, and she said she was tired of waiting on you and that she would rather dethrone a champ than fight for a vacant belt. Are you gonna ever fight at 126 again, and could you fight Skye Nicolson?
Listen, this is, I fight. I'm the fighter. I train hard, I do the best I can, I go in there and I fight. I fight in that ring, and it's all up to my manager, Jordan Maldonado, and the team MVP that decides who I fight, when I fight. So I fight, I'm a fighter.
There you go. Just last question for you, Amanda. Katie Taylor and you are gonna fight in November. You guys are fighting 2-minute rounds as far as I understand, feel free to correct me. If that's accurate, what changed for you, or what allowed you to decide that you're okay with fighting those 2-minute rounds? Because I know that's not your preference.
No, of course, you know, I would enjoy the 12 3-minute rounds. When I did it the first time, Katie Taylor said, in interviews I heard her say that she was up for it. But when it came time to negotiate the fight with me, she said her team kept saying 10-2, 10-2. And I said it before that the only way I will go back to 10-2 is for the Katie Taylor fight, and that's why I'm fighting 10-2. And that's why I'm fighting 10-2 here, because it's a higher pace than the 12-3. So like I said, Saturday is just testing the skills. It is a risky fight. Stevie Morgan is a big girl, but it's also a risky fight if I didn't take a fight in between, because it will be over a year since I haven't fought. So.
Thank you, Amanda.
Amanda, what's the decision behind not waiting until November and going to fight again now?
Because November, if you wait until November,